see everybody. How you doing? No, nice to see you too. Thanks for being here. Nice to see you. Sorry, I'm running a little bit behind. Pleasure. Thanks for being here. See you, Tom. How you doing?
I see you at the Facebook.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice
to see you. Pleasure. Good to see you. Good being here. Pleasure to see you. How are you? Hey, nice to see you again. How are you? Good. Good to see you again. Thank you for taking the time to be here. Yeah. Of course, I know people chatted face-to-face a few times. Thank you for being here. How are you? Good to see you again, too. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Pleasure's mine. Pleasure. Thanks for being here.
See you again.
Good to see you again, too. Thank you for being here. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you. Camera folks, hey. See you. Nice to see you again, too. Good to see you there. How are you? Glad that you're here. Well, thanks very much, everybody, for coming in here to Queen's Park. Today, I know some of you have thank you, your Queen's Park credentials. Others are here from time to time, but we thought it'd be a great opportunity just to sit down at a forum like this to talk about the future of the province. As you know, we're 1 year out from election of October 2011, so we'd be glad to talk about it as well. Yeah, feel free to put mics down here, whatever you'd like to do. But hopefully this is a convenient forum for answering questions of the many media outlets here and probably the millions of folks who will be viewing, listening, or reading through the various outlets here in Ontario. And if you like this format, I'd be glad to do it again sometime down the line. So you know, not only you're covering provincial affairs, you're covering affairs right across the GTA in Ontario. And I know it's not always easy to get down here to Queen's Park. So we have representatives here whose audiences come from Chinese, Korean, South Asian, Tamil, Polish, Russian communities, Omni, so very, very broad-based. And again, I want to thank you very much for taking the time to be here. Actually, I had a very special privilege today of speaking at the 92nd anniversary of the Czechoslovakia Independence Day. Some of the folks who have talked to you before know I come from Slovak immigrants, and it was a special pleasure to join with representatives of the Czech and Slovak communities today to recognize the 92nd anniversary of the founding of then Czechoslovakia. So I talked a bit about some of the challenges that people had gone through. The country was formed in the ashes of World War I, had some good years and some tragic years. Some sad times under the Nazis, many years under the communists of Russian influence, but now countries that are now free, democratic, prospering, with some 200,000 dependents here in the Ontario area. So a special day to help celebrate Hudak family heritage with fellow Slovaks and our former countrymen in the Czechs. I think people have also been given two documents. One is an outline of the private members bill I brought forward in the spring, which I know some of your media outlets have covered, the Newcomers Employment Opportunities Act. I'd be glad to speak to this issue, but it is among one of the top things I get when I speak with many Canadians, whether new Canadians or people that have been here a long time, and that's ensuring that foreign trained professionals who have great experience, great energy and skills to allow them to better practice their profession here in our province, create jobs, to deliver better health care, and to create opportunities for their own families. Other aspects of the bill include attracting more entrepreneurs to open up businesses here in Ontario, and also a tax credit to help encourage businesses to do language training in English or French for their employees. The other document you have in front of you is a survey that we launched in the 1 year run-up to the provincial election campaign. You have a paper copy. It is also available at haveyoursayontario.ca. Some of you have been there again, haveyoursayontario.ca. Others may have covered it in your media work. I do want to say too that we will soon be launching versions of this in Cantonese, Mandarin, Urdu, Korean, Kindy, and Tegler. This will enable us to reach out to even more Ontario residents. Our plan here is how do we move Ontario forward together? How do we build a stronger, more prosperous province with more job opportunities? This will give us advice from the same Ontario families that we look to building that more prosperous province with voters willing after the 2011 election campaign. So I want to encourage all to participate in that survey. What will be in our platform is really no surprise if you've heard me talk about it before. It will be three primary components. One, giving average hardworking families a break so they can keep more of their own money to spend on their priorities, not the government's, and spend more time with the family. There are a number of options in that survey. For example, potentially reducing the rate of HST or taking things out of HST like gasoline costs or hydro. We want to hear from families what will help them most. Second priority, making government work for the people who pay the bills. Government has become much bigger, much more expensive, and as such has lost focus with the priorities of Ontario families. We're spending a lot more, but families are waiting far too long for emergency care to get their child an appointment with the doctor. So how can we focus government spending on the programs that people care about and need? And the third priority is jobs. More jobs, more private sector jobs. And how can we make Ontario the best province to open a small business and to hire more people and bring more opportunities to our young people? Far too many who are going to the States or other provinces to make their way forward. So folks, I'll leave it at that. Those are my introductory comments, and that's some background on the documents that you have in front of you. But I think, Andre, just sort of open the floor for questions. What's the format?
Actually, we want to show the commercial first.
Sorry.
So
This is the current government, the McGinsey government uses these ideas and puts a red ribbon around it as long as they get done. But if they fail to do